Hello everyone and welcome back to All Agricultural Farm. My name is Odia Israel. So I will say I'm a student who has passion about livestock farming, poultry farming, everything about livestock. So it's been a long time here since I posted a video on YouTube, and I've noticed that people are chatting me up on Facebook that it's been a long time I've posted a video on YouTube, that please come back and post something on YouTube. So it's just that my phone got spoiled, so posting on videos on YouTube will take time, so that's why I mostly focus on Facebook. Please, if you know you are watching me, if you know you are watching this video through Facebook, I thank you so much for coming here to YouTube. Please do well to like, follow, comment, subscribe, and share the video to who will need this video. I'm just here to make short videos about native fowl poultry farming. So don't forget, if you are new followers, please subscribe. If you are old followers, thank you for always coming back to the page. Even if it's a small farm, you always come back, you don't disappoint the page. I thank you so much for that. So, without talking too much, let's dive into the video. So, before we start the video, I want to talk about why am I posting this video. So, I'm here to talk about how to start up a small scale farm using native fowl, noilas, and other local birds with your local cage. So that's why we are here. But before we go further, let me show you some few things that has happened in my small scale farm. So keep watching. As you can see, this is my new cage that I built. So I just built this new cage. I'm doing all this all by myself. So if you can remember, this is where my old cage was. So I destroyed the cage. Some of the materials are there. This is my snake pen. So some of the materials are there, and I turn it to this one based on some of the ones are bad. So let's view it. So as you can see, this is a place where I'll be stocking my local bed. It's almost done. It's just the door, and yeah, it's just the door, and here should be covered. Then everything will be set. And this is another part here. So it's just the door, and yeah, so everything will be set. I'll be getting new native fowl, and you know and Noila. Yes, let me show you some of the old local birds that is on the farm. One thing about local bird is that you need to release them for them to go around to play in the compound. So this is one of the cage I have here. It's up and down. So there is egg there. You can see there's one bird there who is on top of a incubator. So it's in the incubation processes. So this is afternoon, I think by 12 p.m. So there's no birds around. They are all gone to play around. So I'll show you a lot of them. So let's go straight while we are here in this video. As you can see, there's one over there. You can see there's one over there. So let me go straight while we are here in this video. So if you want to start up local birds, which is there are different local birds. There are turkeys, local native fowl, let me say noilas, cockerel. So they're what do they call this? Duck, yes. So duck are part of local birds. So if you want to start up with local birds, you may choose one. But if you know it's just a specific local bird, you can go for all of them at the same time, because all of them are local birds. So that's what we call local birds, because local birds are birds that are allowed to roam around, to play and pick up vegetation, scratch the ground, get at maggots, get other nutrients from the ground. So they are birds, they move around. You can't just lock them in a cage. So if you want to even rear them, you can lock them in a cage for like some few months for them to grow, and then you start releasing them for them to know the environment, because they are not they don't have habit of staying inside the cage except when they're about to sleep and when they want to lay eggs. That's only when they can go into the cage. So when it comes to this local birds poultry farming, all you need is just for you to get any design of cage, whether this design, any method of cage that you can know that you can be able to use to rear the local birds, any design of cage. So that's what you need. and then start go ahead and stock your birds. So one thing about local bird is that let me say native fowl for instance now. Native fowl, they will produce, they will lay, they will incubate their eggs by themselves. They will they'll incubate their eggs by themselves. They'll rear them by themselves, and then they'll feed the birds. The birds can start their own life. Then you sell and gain your profit. You know that with one native fowl, you can earn, you can gain up to 40 native fowl within the ending of a year. Within the ending of a year, it's possible. Yes, it's possible because this native fowl you are seeing, they are profitable. They are profitable, but when it comes to aspect of all the poultry birds, native fowls or local birds are not that too profitable based on their production, based on what they produce. You get what based on their life, what they produce. You don't feed them, but the cost, you don't spend money on feeding for them. They feed on their own. So that's why I also like doing it as well. Sometimes when I don't have something with me, like cash with me, I'll just go ahead, just get one and sell one for like 7,000 naira, 10,000 naira, depend on how big that native fowl is. So that's why I'll still be getting my, all I want is just for me to build this cage. You know, I'll show you the other one, those ones are different sets. So I want to build, after I'm done with this cage, then I'll get a new set of native fowl. So that's one thing you should notice about native fowl. You can start one and gain more. And one thing I always like, whenever I have native fowl around, maybe I'll just go to the market, like just get five native fowl, which is females. And when I get those females, what I need to do is that if I want a good breed of a native fowl, I'll get cockerel male. You know, cockerel are all male. I'll rear cockerels from day old till when they are matured, or I'll get a Nuella. I'll get Nuella and red Nuellas. When the men are mature, they will cross or they'll mat with the female native fowl and then produce a good breed of native fowl. Not those breed that will look very, very small. The one that will be a large in size, that will have weight and gain a lot of body weight. So that's why I always buy Nuella whenever I have native fowl around, because I don't have native fowl around now. All my cage, my two remaining cage are filled with native fowl. So I feed with native fowl. That's why building this so that I can be able to put Nuella inside here. Okay, hope you're understanding, right? Hope you're getting the point. So that's one thing about native house. I don't want the video to be too long. I just want to say some few points about this my page. I know you guys are always following. Please, this page is made for different livestock. It's not just for specific livestock, but focusing now is snail and poultry. And my snail pen is already destroyed, so it will take a long time before I can get it back again. So that's what I want to that's what I want to say, because this is the ending of the video. And one thing about this page is that I have Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So all I post daily tips on Facebook and YouTube. I normally comes, let me say, twice a week, once a week. Because now, as from now, I'll focus on YouTube right now. I'll focus on my YouTube page because it's been a while since I posted a video here on YouTube. I'll focus on my YouTube page, okay? So when it comes to snail farming, I'm good in it. I've built so many farms in snail farming here in Benin City, Edo State, and just that we don't have enough land here. By God grace, money will come, and then I'll be able to turn my father backyard to a massive poultry farm. It's just a time. It's just time, okay? Please, I want you to keep subscribing, keep watching my video. Do not leave the page, okay? So that's all I want to say for the now. Hope you understand. If you understand, please let me know in the comment section. Till meet again in another video. God bless you so much for watching. See you guys in my next one. Bye for now.